Good morning. Here's an update on my craft room. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. Look at the floors. There's no boxes on the floors. That was the hardest part, is dealing with all the bins I had and putting things in a spot. And I am not done. I still have a dining room table and a crafting table full of stuff that needs to be sorted. But I'm not giving up. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling progress. A year ago, I could have not done this. 6 months ago, I could have not done this. Look at this. It's clear. I can walk. I mopped this morning. I am thrilled with myself. I'm giving myself all kinds of pat on the backs. I absolutely love it. Now that you see an overview, you can see my December daily albums all there, except the ones I'm working on this year. They are there. Now, the older ones, 2013, 14, 15, and 16, are not here. Those are in storage, and they're 12 by 12, so they'll go down on the bottom row. I left the bottom row empty of my calyx in anticipation of my 12 by 12s, but then I had company coming, and I had all my ribbon on the sofa in different bins and plastic. So I had to fill those spots up. You'll see it with those ribbons. It doesn't look bad, but it's just a temp solution. I do need a solution for my ribbons. If anyone out there has one, I have tons of ribbons, like probably over 100 ribbons. Should I take them off the round spool and put them on those wooden things and put them in a drawer? I do have a long drawer that I can put them in my unit that's in the dining room. But I don't know. What is your solution? Have any of you regretted taking them off the spool? Should I put shelves way up there? Those long shelves that hold all the spools? Will it just look cluttery? I mean, I love having that, the blank space. I don't have too much stuff on the walls because I don't have that many walls. So I don't have anything crafty that I've made up there. Anyway, let me bring you in, okay? And maybe we'll start over here to those doors that are still off the hinge, haven't dealt with. But like I said, I was having company and I had a lot of stuff on the table. So what I did is I emptied all the Felicity Janes. You'll be proud of me. I took them all down, took them all out of their boxes, put them all in those pink plastic sleeves that you saw. I'll show them to you later. And then I had all this empty room. So these are what I'm sorting into. They're sort of bins that I'm sorting into, and I'm gonna label them with like those temporary chalk things, because I'm just using this for sorting. It's just like that are tools that I've found. Like, could I own any more rulers? I think that's over 10 rulers that I have there, and I don't want to part with any of them. So all those are bins that I'm using to sort right now. I mean, I was able to move a few things. If you go down, all I have is this, and these are plastic bags and that crafting paper. That's all I have in there. So, I did do a better job there. And then as you pull out, I have room. I have more of those iris cases in storage that are going to need to go in there. I came in here. I took off the pile of stuff I had up there. These are picture frames, not pictures, they're decorative things. Here, I'll show you. These that need to go up, those I will put them here. They're real pretty, so I thought I'd put them there. Those are my dog's ashes, one of my dogs. And then I sort of got, I was getting obsessed with organizing. All this stuff here is Jen Hadfield. So Jen Hadfield, all this at the top. And then other stuff at the bottom. And then Christmas collections, all there. I even came in here. You'll be surprised to know that these are all empty. So I gave away all the paper that was in there. So those are empty, and I can put something in there. What else do I want to show you? Let me go back. Hope this isn't making anybody too dizzy. I'm coming back this way. I think when you first saw, these are extra bins in there, clear acrylic bins. I used to have my punches there. but you'll see where I put them. Now I do need to go through each of these bins. I do need to go to that bin on top, but that's, you know, for another day. I did organize this craft cart, okay? I took out the Crayola, left it just watercolor and a few tubes of acrylic, but I did go through there and pull stuff out. And then we go back here, and I did work on organizing all of these cubbies. They all now, if you go back, you'll see that I had notebooks laying this way, that way. I put them all upright. I organized, these are all 6 by 6. You know, those are 12 by 4 by 6 cards. There's a home for them. Any loose 4 by 6 card that I find anywhere in my craft room goes in there, which is good. I know that's a home. I can find it. There, that exists, so that is good. And then, of course, you see the ribbons. I have the ribbons. So I did that. These aren't as crowded, the shelves, because I took stuff that didn't belong there. I took it off like there was Jen Hadfield. I put Jen Hadfield over here in the corner like I showed you. This is the top of it. I made it look pretty. That's the same, but I kind of like organized in there. Took some stuff off of there that was in there, like Paige Evans. I created a bin for Paige's stuff. My desk, hey, I can see it's clear. So the biggest accomplishment, of course, is this, and what I focused on is this utility shelf. What I did is I put all my dies in that bin, the dies I had in the closet. They were actually really heavy for those plastic bins. And I found more, punches. I'm sorry, did I say dies? I meant punches. All my punches are there. Whether they're 2-hole punches for the memory decks, whether they're, you know, punches for my planner books, all my punches are located there. Anything that punches, there. And then the next bin is the Crayola. I took everything that was on that, the smaller roller cart. I took Crayola stuff out. I have a lot of Crayola stuff. I love coloring. You saw I have tons of coloring books. I mean, I have about 60 coloring books here. That's not even counting what I have in storage. I love coloring. My family comes over and colors. My brothers and my sisters, actually. Not my brother, but my sisters. These two are still the Alpha thickers, okay? And then these are, you know, and I've already gone through, you know, exactly what they are, like embossing folders. And the next is I think one of those is Christmas, the other one's Halloween. Those bins right there. And then longer stuff that doesn't fit. That's what's in these side ones, longer stuff that doesn't fit. And then we go to dies, and then we go stamps and dies there. And then in the end is huge stamps that don't fit. So that's that. And then this bin right here has stuff that's in these, like all my, these are photo frames. I mean, all the frames by every company right there, except for Maggie Holmes. Maggie Holmes are not in here. And then I have Crayola, you know, Crayola markers are in a bag. And then I still have these here. So that's what's in here. And extra Copics. Extra Copic markers, there's a big bag of them. And then these are the small stamps that are tiny. And then this is acrylic pieces. Not all acrylic pieces. This just happens to be the Christmas acrylic pieces. So, you know, I have to work on that because I have them everywhere. And then these are the same tapes, adhesive tape runners, and glue. And then these are, these are dots and glue. And then these are tape runners. And then these are 6x8 2-hole, my glue gun. We are memory keepers, you know, the maker stuff, the pinwheel maker, the envelope maker. This is empty. It's a organizing bin for Felicity Jane. Oh, wait till I show you what I did with Felicity Jane. You guys will just love it. These are empty, and these are all my Mink. But now I can see what's in there because 3 months from now, I forget what's in there. So I've done pretty good with my organizing. Even my shelf looks better because I've gone through and pulled stuff, right? This bin are all the wax and the wax seals, you know. These are all traveler's notebooks that I've never used. Okay. I reorganize things. Any 3x4 card that I find goes in there. Okay, all my 3x4 cards will be in there. Another interesting cubby that I made because I had space, because I was, putting everything, organizing everything. This now is my Bible journaling. So you'll see my illustrated Bible, and then you'll see Open Journey kits. I love Open Journey. It's www.openjourney.faith is her shop, and it's on Etsy. Really cool stuff. If you follow Lindsay Decor, she also uses her stuff. So those are Bible traveler's notebooks for Bible journaling. And then these are all in these plastic, here, what they are zipper pouches. In these zipper pouches are all the stuff that I need to put those envelopes and stamps, to organize them, which I need to do, okay? But like I said, I'm putting everything together, and then I'll go back and do the specific organizing in each area. Some areas I do get obsessive and I stop, but I'm trying not to because it slows me down. I did do the Felicity Jane. I'm going to bring you back around. Hopefully slowly, I'll bring you back around. What sits on my desk now in one of these Total Tiffany things is blank notebooks, because I'm always doing ancestry and writing things down. Labels of all kind, Felicity Jane or whoever, labels, and notebooks. Okay, so this is just like paper stuff. My carts on this side are looking better. Electronics, I still have stamps, and then miscellaneous on the bottom. That's all the twine that I have right there. And then this is looking a lot better. Again, one of those things with the ribbon, otherwise this would be empty. And this is really big. It's a die, stocking die, but it's Elizabeth Crafts, and her stuff is packaged large. And this is going to hold my silhouette eventually. And then this is my Big Shot's going to stay there. And then this is the plates. The plates will all be here in a tub. And then the bottom has tools, like that's a toy sewing machine, but I do use it to sew on paper. It's very small, it's very light, and it sews on paper. That's all I need it for. And my cutters are there. And then I think that has to do with my camera. So things are looking better. I've even pulled stuff from on top of there that was cluttered up there on the top. I mean, I've done a lot. I don't know if you can notice, but I did. Oops, there's my shoes. Took my shoes off to film. Otherwise, you'd be hearing them clank. So let me show you this again. Remember this area that I took you to? This is my dining room area. There's the light for the dining room. I took all the plastic bags there off. This is a bag with tissue paper. All my tissue papers there. I don't want that I could use for scrapbooking. This I left was pretty much organized the way I want it to be, but I can organize into there. And then you come here. Of course, I had to put all that paper somewhere, but now it's together. Like this bin is all Paige Evans. As I find Paige Evans collections, they go in there. That bin is all Halloween. As I find Halloween stuff, it all goes in there. And these two bins, 1, 2, and actually 3, 2.5, are all those Felicity Jane, what was in those Felicity Jane boxes. So all my collections are there. These 2 bins are all alphabetized. How's that for obsession? They're alphabetized. They're in an Excel spreadsheet that sorts them for me. So there they are. I haven't alphabetized those yet because I just found those. Those go into here. And those are, that's my genealogy binder that I work with. And then anything that I'm finding throughout my craft room that is simple stories is going into that bin. Those right there are baby collections. So like, you know, authentique swaddle, it's in there. It's labeled baby collections. All those Pebbles baby collections, Echo Park baby collections, they're all in there. So that's what I'm doing. No, I haven't tackled this yet. You know, the top looks good. You know, this table is gonna be my crafting table. And it's still, you know, it's still a mess, but an organized mess. These are the plastic sleeves I've taken stuff out of. Those are the Felicity Jane papers, the Felicity Jane ribbons. So, you know, these are my, these are the inks that I have found so far. This is just what I bought this since December of 2021. Okay, it's the inks that I bought since then, because my inks are in storage, cold storage, so I don't have to worry about them. But anyway, to me, this is as controlled as it's gonna get for right now. I'm still working on areas. Well, you know, I wasn't gonna tackle that Felicity Jane stuff, but I needed the top of that closet. And now I still need it. So that stuff needs to come down one bin at a time. But before I do that, I'm gonna tackle those small plastic bins that are on the right-hand side of my closet, because if I can get rid of some of that stuff, some of what's in those bins up on top can go in there. So that's the way you have to think. If you don't have somewhere for stuff to go in, you need to make space. And that means looking at what's in drawers right now and reassessing it. Like, here, I can take you into a quick tour over here. These drawers right here, the top one, okay, you guys might pass out at this, but this top drawer is all sequins. That whole drawer is sequins and little doodads that go on to make, you know, those things at the end of the book, you know, those things that hang, and, you know, stuff that could go there is there. But all of that is sequins that needs to be, you know, it's already, some of it sorted, some of it's still in packages, okay? And then the next drawer is flowers, okay? Those are Prima flowers and miscellaneous flowers. That's what's in here, okay? So, I mean, I know what's in here. I could do this better. I can organize those flowers better so they don't take up the whole drawer. These are empty containers for the sequins, and those are those plastic things that go on eraser boards, Maggie Holmes. So that's what I've got there, you know. And on the bottom, I've got, the bottom drawer is divided. It has a couple of dividers in it right here. And so it's divided. Can't reach over there right now because this bin right here is blocking my way. But it has like the resin frames from Prima in one, and I forget what's in the other two areas. But believe me, it's organized, it's packed. But I will go through this to see what I can do. See what I can do with that. Middle drawer has washi tape. What can I do? Can I go through there and get rid of some washi tape? Yeah. So this has my Christmas stuff that, you know, I have to put it somewhere. So I'm thinking maybe at the end, after I'm done with everything, this whole setup right here might be Halloween, Christmas, and Christmas. I'm just thinking that right now, you know. I'll have to find a place for all those albums that I've made that are there, you know. Those aren't Christmas except for a few of them are Christmas. But other than that, you know, I can't like be taking the Christmas decorations down, up, down, up. If I could just have them somewhere, you know, that would be great. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to go so long, but just wanted to tell you that I am still working on it. It's a work in progress. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of planning. Every night I make notes. And every night I, you know, ponder which area am I going to conquer next, and what am I going to do, and do I have enough supplies to do that, complete that task? Do I have enough time, etc.? Anyway, thank you very, very much for joining me this, I believe it's Saturday, this Saturday morning. Thanks. Bye.